Hello there, everybody. Hey, it's January 15th, and I haven't even plowed my driveway out once this year. And I literally mean that. Even going back into November and December, I haven't plowed it out then either. Not once during this winter season have I had to plow my driveway. And now that I've said that, I'll have to do it 4 more times probably before the end of January. Que sera, sera. If it happens, it happens. Well, I don't think it was a que sera, sera moment for somebody in our gospel lesson for this Sunday that's coming up. It's kind of interesting to look at the response that one of the disciples has toward his friend and also toward Jesus himself. Just listen to this story. It's kind of cool. Then the next day, Jesus decided to go to Galilee. He found Philip and said to him, "Follow me." Now, Philip was from Bethsaida, the city of Andrew and Peter, who just previously had been called to follow Jesus. Philip found Nathaniel and said to him, "We have found him about whom Moses in the law and also the prophets wrote, Jesus, son of Joseph from Nazareth." Nathaniel says to him, "Can anything good come out of Nazareth?" Nazareth, that little podunk town down the road. Whoever came out of Nazareth, what famous person could just name one? Just name me one. Philip said to him, "Just come and see." When Jesus saw Nathanael coming toward him, he said of him, "Aha! Here is truly an Israelite in whom there's no deceit." And Nathanael asked him, "Where did you get to know me?" You get what's going on so far? Nazareth, or Nathanael just being the biggest party pooper of all, doesn't get excited at all about Jesus, and almost could care less where he's from, could care less whether he knew him. What a weird exchange is going on here. Now, here's what happens next. Jesus answered, "I saw you under the fig tree before Philip even called you." Well, big whoopee doopy. That's what I would think. So what, you saw me under the fig tree? Maybe I was sitting under an apple tree eating apples. Maybe I was under a pear tree eating pears. What's the big deal? Only this was a big deal. There was something in what Jesus told Nathanael that turned the tide for him. Because right next, that comes right smack after this, Nathanael says, "Rabbi, you are the Son of God. You are the King of Israel." And Jesus goes on to say, "Hey, you believe because I told you I saw you under the fig tree? You will see greater things than these. And truly I tell you, I'm telling all of you guys here right now, you will see heaven opened up and angels of God ascending and descending upon the Son of Man, me." This was quite the exchange that went on between Jesus and Nathanael. And here, all these other disciples who have been called so far are in on it too. They hear this exchange going on, and their jaws have to be dropping, all because Jesus said one thing: "I saw you under the fig tree before Philip called you." What in the world? For us, that would be no big deal. Like I said, so what? You saw me under an apple tree. You saw me under a pear tree. Fig tree? Let's remember. They're coming up to Nathanael, Philip is, and saying, "Hey, this is the one that we saw in the scriptures." Nathanael knew his scriptures. And what's going on now? He's being reminded of a scripture. one that comes from Zechariah. And it's a scripture that talks about the one who is coming finding you under a fig tree. Whoa, blows his mind. You know what? I think it's okay to be a Nathaniel. I think it's just fine to question God. For us, it might mean more questioning what we read in Scripture. God, what are you trying to tell me? Is that what you're trying to tell me? You know, that sort of thing. But it's okay. So let's do it. Let's talk about it and let's be honest with each other. Let's be without deceit. Let's open up our lives because God can move in wondrous ways. Well, enjoy your Friday the 15th and have an awesome weekend.